right, today guys, we're gonna be talking about how you can remove tar safely and effectively off of your car. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about it. I'll show everything that I use and how I would get tar off of my car. And I have an example down here where I have had some road tar flip up on my car. So we're gonna talk about how to get rid of it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let's get after it. All right, so just a couple of quick notes before I jump into the product that I'm using and the technique, and I'll be really fast on this. Guys, don't play around with tar on your car. There's a few things. Number one, don't leave it on your car for a long time. The longer you leave it on there, sometimes the harder it can be to get off of there. Second, make sure that you're using a dedicated tar remover on a car. Those have chemicals, they have solvents, they have things that will help break down the tar. Third, do not try and scratch and pick the tar off of your car. I know that sounds very self-explanatory, but don't just be flicking and trying to scratch it with your thumb or your fingernail. You're gonna scratch the car. Also be very, very leery of introducing any type of contact wash on your car or any media. What happens if you break, a piece of tar off of your car, which basically what that is just, probably has some dirt in it, some rock, some different things. And let's say it didn't kind of completely dissolve and you start rubbing it all of your car and washing it, you're introducing scratches. So the methods that I'm gonna show you today is really just spray on, rinse off. And if I have to introduce a type of wash media to it, I will show you how I'm doing it. So today's video, this will be my very first time trying this product. This is not a sponsored video by Kachikemi Tea. This is their tar remover and I'm using it straight. This bottle is really gonna last you a long time. It's expensive, I think it's about $40, but that bottle should last you for a very, very long time. I've just put it into a little foam spray bottle. And really all you wanna do is you're just gonna go ahead and spray it onto the car. So I have this section here where I've kind of got some tar and some other stuff kind of flipped up on here. And I'm just gonna spray it and just let it dwell. And tar removers, they're not gonna have the best smell, so don't be expecting anything like that. But I don't wanna introduce any type of wash media in this just to prevent scratching. Obviously, in this part of the car, I don't care as much just before the fender well, but I know a lot of you, especially in summertime, as there's a lot of construction out there, people are redoing the roads, and there's a good likelihood that you might flip this up on your car. So I'll give you my honest review of this product. If I like it, I'm not saying you guys need to buy this one or it's the best one out there. Honestly, I've not tried very many tar removers. I've tried Turtle Wax before. This is my first time with this. I do want to give Gion's tar remover a good go, but I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for a minute or two, try to spray it off. If it doesn't come off, then I'm gonna show you our next methods that I'm gonna do. All right, it's been a couple minutes. Focus, focus, focus. And you can kind of see right there, they're starting to bleed a little bit. So that's a very good sign where it's kind of running down there. That's definitely what you want to see happen. So it's definitely starting to break some of it down. I just have kind of my traditional, for all of my videos, just kind of pump sprayer. Obviously, if you have a pressure washer, that is definitely going to help. I would also suggest, another tip, don't just go and take a pressure washer to your car and start trying to make it chip off the tar off of there. It's not what you want to do. You want to dissolve it, break it down. What if that tar has made its way through the clear somehow onto the paint? It could pull paint off. You also, I don't know if you guys know this, before you but like if you just take a dirty car to the car wash and you start spraying with the pressure washer, you can glide dirt and debris across there and you can scratch your car. So just because you take a pressure washer to it, use a chemical, use something to break it down before you start introducing anything like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead, give this a light squirt. Let's see if it's kind of got everything off of there. And we will see how well this product has done. And some of these, I don't know if some of these are rock chips. Some of that's tar, like right where I'm kind of focusing, that's tar. Yep, that's tar. All right. So honestly, any pieces on here that I think were tar have been removed, especially the ones that were kind of bleeding. Kind of bring you guys in there. Some of the components here, there's some rock chips and some different stuff. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna show you how I would also do this just to make sure I got everything off of there. Is I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down again and I'll show you how I would introduce any type of a contact wash to my car. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let this set. While I'm letting that set, I have some Armor Detail Supply soap and water mixed into my IK2 foam sprayer. And I also have a towel with the soap on it that's wetted down. And I also have a clean, dry microfiber. And I'll show you guys how I would actually go about, let's say you have a tar remover, one that you like, and it hasn't completely gotten rid of the tar. I'm gonna show you another method that you can do. Obviously my method that I prefer is to have a chemical completely dissolve it, completely take it off. But let's say maybe this product isn't the best. Let's say maybe there's something out there. I'll show you how I would do this. So I would probably do a couple rounds of spraying this on there. Go ahead and rinse and see if this made it any better. Okay, maybe it hasn't, so maybe there's tar on there, maybe there's not. And then what I would do, I would go ahead and spray again another time. And you don't have to follow the exact way I would do it. This is just me being extra cautious. So I'd spray that on there, and then what I'd do, take my soap and my water, I'd spray it on there, because you need lubrication. You need lubrication on the paint to make sure that you're not scratching it. And then I will take my towel that is wet, that's got soap on it, and I'm gonna lightly wash it. All right, and then all I would do is just kind of lightly go across it, not really applying any serious pressure. Go ahead and spray it off. I take my dry microfiber and I just lightly kind of dry that area. And the only time I would be drying it is if I'm like, okay, nothing else is coming off of there, we got it. So interesting, looks like, you know, several of them are rock chips. So as you guys kind of saw in there, there were some pieces that were just kind of melted down. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of tar on my car, so it's kind of hard to completely like give this product a fair review. I'll find a better car to do that on. I'll leave it in my description below in case you want to try it, or if you guys have a favorite tar remover, let me know what it is. But pretty much got rid of most everything on there. Obviously the contact wash, like right here, down here, you know, these are rock chips. This is where rocks have flipped up and taken the paint off of there, which is a normal spot for that to happen. But most common areas for tar is obviously the lower panels on the car, you know, kind of the inner wheel wells, back of the car. Those are kind of the best spots for tar to kind of accumulate. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If I were moving tar off of a car, those are the things that I wouldn't do. Those are the things I'd look out for to do. This is how I'd go about approaching on my car. Honestly, guys, a little bit of this product goes a long ways. Like, I mean, this is gonna last me for a long time, even just that little bit that's in there, because you're not putting this all over your car. You don't have tons of things or tons of tar all over your car. So the best method, find a chemical that can dissolve it, spray it on that car, keep going over it. The last thing you want to do, very lastly, if it's not coming off, just to double check, is maybe do a light contact wash, and I showed you how I went about doing that. I'm Austin, this is Gone in 60 Detailing. If you guys have other tips or tricks on how to get tar off your car, let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.